Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Hey, how you doing? Back for another one. So today we're going to do throat chakra. A quick pick me up on the throat chakra healing. It's a big thing these days. We obviously have those that are speaking up for themselves, and saying it and telling it like it is, but not always in an effective and tactful manner. People just going off and just saying all type of stuff. Some of it is due to them being fed up and they've been pushed to the brink and just a bunch of stuff come out like vomit. And even if they are in the right for saying certain things about the situation that's perplexing them, it still may not come out right. But that's for someone who's been pushed to the brink. And then we have those that just don't care. They messy, toxic, just saying a bunch of crazy stuff. And just don't care about hurting people's feelings. They on demon time, as I call it. But then, you also have the other bucket, those who aren't saying anything out of or still not saying anything out of fear of being judged or some repercussions that could come from them standing in their truth or set boundaries or things of that nature. And they just don't know how to say it, but they want to say something. Because as I say, it's not always what you say, is how you say it. Now, again, it could still be some judgment behind that. It still could be some quote unquote repercussions from it. But if you know you've done your part and you spoke up for yourself because something is hurting you or irritating you or bothering you, or you just don't align with it, whatever it is being said to you or done to you, and you've done it in love, or maybe love ain't got nothing to do with it. You've done it tactfully and you still get with whatever, that's not your problem. We all have a right to set boundaries, and also things that we want to do in life. A lot of times we have to speak on it, right? We have to talk about it. We can try to be, or keep our stuff hidden as much as possible. But at some point, we have to deal with the world. And as usual, myself, I had a problem with speaking up. Wasn't like that in my 20s. Moved on as I got older for different things that happened to me. I took a back seat on saying things because I'll be like, okay, you know what? It's not worth it. Some things ain't worth speaking on. But in this day and age, a lot of stuff is, because people tend to continue with the bad behavior. That's one aspect. And then we have the other aspect. You're trying to grow. You're trying to create. You got to speak it. You have to talk to people. And I didn't like to, have my select group of people that I would talk to. I never had a whole bunch of friends. I was just never like that. But the few friends or associates that I had, I would be able to talk fine. But talking in front of people, especially at work with meetings and things, I just hated it. And it's crazy because as a child, I remember I used to do oratory competitions and would be first place. I'm talking in grammar school. I don't know if you guys call it grade school, whatever. School in 1 through 8. Okay. So I'll say probably from maybe the 3rd grade is when I started doing oratory competitions and spelling bees. And I did that all the way up to, I think, 6th grade. And I mean, each year, it was just like people knew. I remember this, and it's just, I would learn a poem. I would do Langston Hughes. That was like my favorite poem on Hey Black Child. And I mean, it was like this. Every year I went, for those 3 years straight, I was first place. I would be like second place in spelling bees. And then I would go to like the state competitions. I never won a state competition, but I would be selected to go. That's a great achievement, in my opinion, for someone that's quiet. And it's somewhere along the line, as I was growing up, I stopped communicating as much. And there's some things happening with my family that I felt that I couldn't pursue that. And then, went to high school, just kind of quiet. And then I think maybe around 15, 16, as they say, when I started smelling myself, I started having an attitude. And then I say through my 20s, early 20s, I would say stuff. I didn't have no tact. I don't know. So I went through all these different phases with it. And then as I hit like my 30s, and again, just different life experiences was kind of changing me. I don't know. I was just like, whatever. I'm not going to say anything. But when I do, it would just come out bad because I would be pushed. And here I am, in my 40s. I'll let you guess how old. I don't think I've said my exact age here, but I'm in my 40s, and during the spiritual journey, I've been fine tuning it. Like, okay, it has to be that balance, right? So that throat chakra is very important in all different aspects of life and different things that we do. Um, we have to be able to communicate effectively. And I'm still learning. I'm not the best speaker. I get caught up in my words and things of that nature, but this is my purpose. And I have to push forward, and I have to do things to clear certain energy points in me to be able to do what I got to do. So, basically, the throat chakra is for communication. Um, It's also for trusting yourself and others. It's also aligned with creativity. Although we have the sacral chakra, we also have the solar plexus chakra that also are connected to our creativity. The throat is connected as well, because when you are creating things that you're divinely being guided to do, whatever it is. It could be a YouTube channel, it could be any other type of business. You have to be able to articulate your product or business or whatever to whoever you're communicating to, right? Say, for instance, if you need a some sort of freelancer to help you with your channel, or you want to take out a loan for at the bank or what have you. I know you can do things online, that's fine. But sometimes, you know, writing stuff and typing stuff or whatever doesn't really capture the heart or the meaning behind what you're trying to convey. So you have to talk about it. So so that's why I feel like the throat chakra. And I've also, you can Google yourself. It is different websites and things of that nature that are geared towards crystals. It will have in there, that the throat chakra does have a place with, or aligned, associated with creativity. And of course, it is also for speaking up for yourself and your truth. And I put so many videos, I think at this point, on my channel about speaking up for yourself, speaking your truth, setting boundaries. So yeah, that it's a big thing, because I've seen too many people, and most recently in my family, there was I guess like a minor crises. I'm not gonna say exactly who and things of that nature right now, but if someone that's close enough to me, and although this person hasn't said exactly why they've been dealing with some of the things they've been dealing with, and it escalated, and they need to go seek some assistance to help them with it. I know it is, there's a root or several roots to it, but a big part of it is not speaking up and standing on things with people. Just, they'll go complain to somebody else, but the person that you need to be directing this to and setting the boundaries with is not been set. So it's just like, okay, more and more stuff getting piled on you, more and more stuff being said, and you're keeping it in, and you don't have an outlet to express this stuff. And seeing the hurt, the pain, the destruction that it has caused, and also me as well. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I forgot I had the mic. This destruction that it has caused myself as well. It needs healing. So that's what we are going to do today. Okay, so of course we're gonna do this. Always the quartz, always the standard quartz. Okay, and I've talked about what the quartz is. You can Google that if you have not had the opportunity to look at a couple of my other Reiki videos, but it's all purpose quartz. It enhances the energy. In a nutshell, it does a few things. And that's the thing with these crystals. They do so many things, and some of them are um, cross purposes. So, but anywho, so then we got lapis lazuli. This helps with balancing the throat chakra. It also opens up the psychic abilities and stimulates the your spiritual and personal power. So lapis lazuli, again, another multi-purpose crystals. I use this for my third eye chakra as well, but today we're using it for the throat. And then I have blue calcite, and this cleanses and clears the throat chakra. It also aids in mental clarity and enhances communication and self-expression. And so there's also, I don't know, maybe I did look up a list. There's at least 10 more crystals that you can use for your throat chakra. Aquamarine is a big one. I have aquamarine, but I have the pieces that I use in like my candles and stuff like that. So I didn't have any to do this session with, but look them up and get the popping, as they say. So let's get to it. Archangel Michael, my spirit guides, and my ancestors, protect me as I put out there this throat chakra healing for those that need it. Protect the viewer from all outside forces that are not for their highest good. Protect me and my family from any Reiki symbols that I am using: the Chakra Reiki, Hanzan, Shonen, and Daikomyo. Any blockages that are affecting your throat chakra, preventing you from communicating your truth in divine energy. I speak that it is expeditiously, and your throat chakra is healed, aligned, and functioning in perfect order. Healing and alignment to your throat chakra. Healing alignment, pulling from divine source and light through me to you. You are able to speak your truth in the proper manner, being guided by the divine source and light. That you are safe to speak your truth, communicating your needs, wants, and desires for your highest good. And as you know, there's no distance with energy and in the spirit. Now for Oracle pull. Okay, so as usual, to save on time, I've already saved. I actually already shuffled, but I'll just do it for the camera a couple of times. So we'll see what self-care message we have today. Spirit guides, ancestors, the Most High. What do you got for us today? Pull from the middle. Aromatherapy. That is your self-care message for today. And what does that say? So it says aromatherapy is a powerful tool to connect with plants, flowers, herbs, and the environment around you. Take time today to notice what you smell. Pay close attention to how different scents make you feel and what memories they trigger. Try going for a walk in nature and breathe in the fragrance of the plants, trees, and air. Tune in deeper with your sense of smell. You can create a simple daily aromatherapy ritual by anointing yourself with your favorite essential oil blend, throat, and the back of your neck. Your body will then act as a personal aromatherapy diffuser to disperse the scent of the oil for your enjoyment and the pleasure of those around you. You can go one step further by setting up an aromatherapy diffuser near your bedside or in your office. Use calming and relaxing essential oils like chamomile and lavender to help you get into the right mental state for sleep. For brain stimulation, explore essential oils like peppermint and rosemary to keep your mind sharp at work. That's a good tip. I personally, if I'm not burning some Palo Santo, sage, or some mugwort, because I love mugwort, I'm doing essential oils. I do have a diffuser. I probably need to get me a newer one, but I do have one. The scent I have is lemon because it's uplifting, it's fresh, it's citrusy. It kind of, gets you in a good mood. I also have lavender. What else do I have? And I have a panic blend that I bought at, I don't know what stores you have in your area, but I bought it from Whole Foods or whatever. When I'm feeling the anxiety starts coming in on me, I was like, oh, because it's, life be life and don't it? So, yeah, that's a good tip. Plants, they have their own scent and things. I actually just bought me a money tree Today is the first of the month. I'm starting to do the money bowls, which I posted some stuff about that on my channel. If you're interested to know what I did, that was my first money bowl. But I bought a plant, a money tree plant. That's what it's called. So I'm gonna repot. I actually just bought that today. I'm gonna repot it and sit it somewhere. And hey, you have to bring in your manifestations by doing something in this 3D world. Just sitting back talking about it, not doing nothing. Uh, Sometimes it do work, but we have a lot that we're trying to battle on this earth, and things that we're trying to push through. So we have to do some things, and these are real simple things that we can do to help with our manifestation, like these healing, like the healing modalities that are available to us, and resources, and like I said, just simple things like infusing our air with scents and things of that nature to either calm the energy or bring a certain energy in to us for our well-being. So there you have it, and I hope you enjoy it, and till the next time, peace.